Statutory Instruments. 2025 Number 1055. Civil Aviation. The Air Navigation Restriction of Flying. Regulations 2025. Made September 30th, 2025. Coming into force November 21st, 2025. The Secretary of State has decided that it is in the public interest to restrict the flying of unmanned aircraft in the area specified in Regulation 3(1) by reason of the intending gathering of a large number of persons for the switching on of the Christmas lights and associated events at Llanelli, Carmarthenshire. The Secretary of State makes the following regulations in exercise of the powers conferred by Article 239 of the Air Navigation Order 2016, A. Citation and commencement. 1. These regulations may be cited as the Air Navigation Restriction of Flying, Llanelli, Regulations 2025, and they come into force on November 21st, 2025. Interpretation. 2. In Regulation 3(1), the times referred to are Coordinated Universal Time B. Restricted Airspace. 3.1. Subject to Paragraph 2, beginning with 1,500 hours and ending with 2,300 hours on 21st November 2025, no unmanned aircraft is to fly below 1,400 feet above mean sea level within the area bounded by a circle having a radius of 1 nautical mile, which is centered at 514,054 N. 0040950W. 2. Paragraph 1 does not apply to any unmanned aircraft flying in accordance with a permission issued by the DIFT-POIS Police Airspace Coordinator, signed by authority of the Secretary of State for Transport. Explanatory note. These regulations impose restrictions on the flying of unmanned aircraft in the vicinity of Llanelli, Carmarthenshire, where the gathering of a large number of persons is due to take place on November 21st, 2025 for the switching on of the Christmas lights and associated events at Llanelli, at the request of the DIFT-POIS Police, the Civil Aviation Authority, and the Department for Transport agree that the flying of unmanned aircraft should be restricted in the vicinity of the event for reasons of public safety and security. The times mentioned in Regulation 3(1) are Coordinated Universal Time, UTC, which is the same as Greenwich Mean Time, GMT. In relation to the permission mentioned in Regulation 3(2), the DIFT-POIS Police Airspace Coordinator may be contacted as notified. Full details of this statutory instrument will be promulgated by Aeronautical Information Circular, AIC, and Notice to Aviation Notum. The point of contact in the Civil Aviation Authority is Mr. David Ridley, Airspace Regulator, Safety and Airspace Regulation Group, on telephone number 03301 382 471.